YouTube and Spotify and everywhere else you guys are watching. It's Tony Tornado. Welcome to what is it now? Episode 7 or 8? I can't even remember. Can't even remember at this point. Um, Everybody make sure that if you are not already, if you're a Spotify listener or any of the podcast website listeners, make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube channels. It's Tony Tornado 2, and Tony Tornado 3 on YouTube. Instagram is Tony Tornado Insta, Snapchat Tony Tornado Reel, TikTok Tony Tornado Talk, and all the other social media links are also down in the video description of this stream. Welcome to the live stream again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about a lot of different interesting things here today. I'm going to get things going here. Mantha will be joining us here shortly. It is what is today? I don't even remember. It's December 13th already. Christmas is coming so quickly. It's absolutely crazy how fast it's coming. Like today is already the 13th. I have so much stuff to do before Christmas I have not had an opportunity to do because it's been so busy. Um, it's crazy. I keep forgetting to talk about this too. When we went Black Friday shopping, that was the first time we had actually went Black Friday shopping in well, since the shutdowns and everything, that was the first time we really went out Black Friday shopping. And man, the it was so packed everywhere. Like there were just people everywhere. It crazy, crazy. And for Vegas, like the population's just you could just tell it's getting crazy here. It's out of control to say the least. It really is. But Mantha will be joining us here shortly. Until then, I'll be reading you guys' comments. Let's see. Put the live chat on. That way we can discuss some things here with the live chat. Mantha will be joining us shortly. I think that she is on her way now. Um, until then, we're just gonna be talking about some stuff. I know one thing. I I'm uh so wore out today. I'm not really sure why. I'm very tired. I'm still recovering from my sinus infection, and it's been it's been crazy. But we're just waiting for Mantha to come jump on. I want Mantha to jump on today because we got a bunch of important stuff to talk about. But until then, I guess we're gonna just be sitting here waiting. Um, wow, this stuff is all these live streaming features have changed so much. This stuff is just wow. Yeah, we have to also remind everybody too that we will be I haven't looked into this yet that much. We've gotten a lot of messages for people that want to come on our podcast show. A lot of people have been wanting to come on, but we just haven't looked into that yet. I just haven't really had the got a lot of messages and stuff of people that want to make appearances, but we'll dive into that sooner rather than later. Um Oh man, but it is interesting watching our YouTube channel growth. We're growing pretty frequently and pretty fast across the boards. But I'm so wore out right now. Just so tired, but I'm very, very thankful. Ah, it's like, come on, man, but where are you at? I swear sometimes she moves so slow. She moves so slow, ladies and gentlemen, so slow. I'm very, very wore out today. I can't wait to tell Manfa, be like, yo, Manfa, where's she at? Everybody, where is Manfa? Where is Manfa? Where is Manfa? Where is Manfa? Ah, I'm so tired. Uh, I'm just waiting for her to come in, but yeah, it's just been an interesting day though, that's for sure. Not really much going on. Oh, here comes Mantha. Yo, you were behind getting on today.
Yeah, I know. Don't ask.
All right. Is it because you couldn't waddle up the stairs fast enough?
No, that's not what it was. I'll tell you later.
All right. Mantha was slacking, guys. She couldn't get up the stairs.
No, no, I wasn't. I was able to do all that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
What the? Why?
No, I do believe you. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Uh, oh boy. Yeah, the YouTube clips have been doing great, and I've been putting them on Instagram and Facebook, they're doing good too. But I don't know, like our last couple streams, they haven't been getting too many people, so I just thought that we'll try to go on today and see what happens. But so far, it's kind of been slow.
yeah.
But it doesn't really matter because we still gotta make the clips anyway. So
Yes.
yeah. What'd you
What
do
did
today?
I went to Retro City Games again.
I know you did because I got a notification on my phone that you got points. What did you get? What all did you get?
I got a Kirby game.
Did you go by yourself?
Well, mom took me, but
Oh,
but yeah.
well, at least you got to go.
Yes. And I
What
got a couple
what
games.
Kirby game?
Planet Reboot.
Oh, cool.
Yes. And
Kirby.
Kirby. Kirby. And I got a couple Xbox games.
Sweet.
Yes. And I got a couple PS2 games.
Oh yeah, you got the working PS2 now?
Yes.
Let me guess, that one was fine, right?
Yeah. And ironically, it was even like packaged the same exact way. It just whoever had it didn't toss it around or whatever, I guess.
Fucking GameStop, man. Like they have the worst GameStop has the worst customer service I've ever seen. Like you'll call down there, they all have attitudes. If you buy something that's used, most of the time it breaks and they don't care. They won't honor anything. Like they don't fix discs. They don't do anything. Like they sell a bunch of broken shit and they don't even care. And then I couldn't even believe the way the PlayStation came in the mail. Like there was no packing.
It was
Like who?
bent on the one side, like curled up, and the guy's like, "Oh,
Yeah, but the dude, Mantha, the PlayStation weighs 20 pounds and they put it in a cardboard box. There was no packing. Like what do you just put something that heavy in a box with no packing and expect it to be fine?
I know they did the same thing with that one. It had no packing in it, but somehow it just came fine by a miracle."
Well, you're lucky.
I know.
I wouldn't take nothing like that because I mean, if you buy a new system like my new Xbox Series X and you go to take that out of the box, there's all this styrofoam and stuff making sure it doesn't move around because all the internal pieces, I mean, it could break.
Yeah, I know.
Well, at least you finally got a PS2.
PS2.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like PlayStation, but I was never really. We had a PS2 years ago,
Yeah.
but I wasn't really. I don't know. It wasn't really PlayStation.
Yeah,
I like Xbox and Nintendo.
Xbox is better than
Yeah, but
Nintendo.
but Nintendo's starting to become crap because they're. I mean, the Switch 2 is cool and everything. I like the Switch 2, but all the stuff for it, like I just hope everything lasts on it for a long time because the stuff on it, like it's so expensive.
Yeah, that's why when you asked me, because you asked me why I wouldn't get a Switch, and that's why, because it's not worth it. Like it would break.
Yeah,
Like all it would take is like somebody to freaking bump into it or something, and it would break. And it's like, oh, and I have to get $80 Joy Cons or $90 Joy Cons when the dang system ain't even $200 anymore. Or something breaks, you can't get no pieces for it.
yeah. Hey, Mantha,
What?
have you been down the white aisle in the grocery store?
What is that?
It's the aisle where all the white stuff is, the mayonnaise and the
Nice.
mild
No,
sauce.
I don't. Get out of the white people aisle.
Yeah, that Mantha, you love the white people aisle.
You want to know something? You know what really grinds my gears?
What?
When you did that short, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the clip, and it
Yeah.
was like the YouTube short. This one person went on there and said, "But she's a white people," and I'm like, That doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't like it anyway." What do you mean she's a white people? It doesn't matter. My taste buds don't align with the white people food. Period. That's it.
But Mantha, you don't even like spice.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You ate them all.
No, I didn't. I made mac and cheese yesterday.
Without me?
Yes.
The hell?
And you know what I did? I put salt, I put pepper, I put butter, I put red pepper, I put I put the one spice in there, chili powder, all this different stuff in there. And then when I took the cheese sauce, I put parsley and more pepper and more salt and more like chili powder and more red pepper, and I mixed it all together and it made a good tasting mac and cheese.
It sounds like you made a fat sauce.
No, I didn't make a fat sauce. It's mac and cheese.
You made a fat sauce.
Yo,
Oh man.
you want to know something funny?
What?
So we went to a different food place today,
Where did you go?
Freddy's.
You actually went to Freddy's?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised mom even wanted to go there. That's expensive.
It was like $40 for three of us.
Oh, you guys must have not got dessert or anything.
Yeah, we just got food.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
Well, we pulled up to the drive through and they're asking for her name. And you know how mom can't hear sometimes?
Yeah.
Well, she didn't know what they were saying. I'm repeating it to her. And they ended up putting the name on the order as Case. Kace.
They don't listen. These people in the drive, they don't fucking listen. These fucking kids, they
They
don't
put,
fucking listen.
they put it as Case. And I'm like, and
The,
I got
we
a
be
picture
going
of it too.
we're going to the drive. We go every time to the drive-through. We go or go in a store. They mess the order up. They overcharge, or they're not listening. And
Pretty
they're
much.
not, I don't understand how they have jobs, dude. If I did that one time when I was their age, I would have been fired.
I know.
I don't get it.
I know. They got their jobs. It don't make sense. The standards are down. That's the problem. The standards are down.
Dude, like I remember when I used to deliver pizzas at this one place, I couldn't find this one country ass house. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
freaking Timbuktu ass because
Timbuktu.
it was way down deep in Delaware's country area where like the guy had a freaking dirt driveway and he had cornfields on both sides of the driveway and you couldn't even tell it was a driveway and all you like you go up this driveway for
Mm-hmm.
man if what felt like a whole 2 minutes, like the driveway itself. And I finally found the house, but like my boss was like, "What the fuck? How did you?" I was like, "I didn't." And you got to remember, this was back when I don't even think they had GPS on cell phones at that time. I don't think they did. Like this was, and but see, but that's what I'm saying is like the standard today is much lower than what it used to be.
I know that. I know
Like take
that.
like take you for example. The standard is now that people are allowed to be fatter.
Why are you bringing me into this? Why are you
It's
bringing me into this?
no, see, I always would tell people this stuff too, and it's so true. And you know, the truth hurts sometimes. But if you look at pictures of people back in the '70s, and you look at like these pictures that are out there of people all at the beach in the '70s, you don't see one fat person. Not just that, you don't see one person that's even slightly overweight. They're all rail thin. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that?
I don't know.
It's because everybody today is sitting at home staring at a screen, fat.
Jeez.
Whereas back then, you had to like everybody had physical activity to do. Like there's nobody. That's another thing that's changed in the past 5 years. You have so many distance jobs. Most people roll out of bed and walk over to the computer and they work from home. They're not getting exercise. They're not, and they're eating the worst shit possible.
I mean, I'm not, because here's my thing about it, yo. Like, with me, there are times where I can't even like do exercising because if I overdo it, stop, stop. If I overdo it, then I'm not able to move as much as I can usually. So it's not worth it if I move a little bit more one day if I can keep it steady throughout the time.
Sumo wrestling.
No, no, no. No sumo wrestling. It's enough about sumo wrestling. Stop with the sumo.
Oh boy.
Sumo.
Yo, this will be a controversial. This will be a little bit of a controversial clip here, but what do you take on Charlie Kirk's wife? Because let me tell you what I get from her, man. I really think there's something up with that woman. I think that she's evil. I think that she cashed in and got all this money, and she goes on the news like she's the worst freaking person. She says, and all these people are like, "Oh, you don't understand what a grieving widow is." Like, what do you, dude? Have you seen shitty acting classes? Like, you and I have seen how many of them. That's what it looks like when she's. It looks like she's trying so hard and she stinks. She stinks.
I saw that clip. I saw that clip last night. She's like, talking on this interview because I've seen very little because like I just can't like I can't take half of this new stuff like in the current event stuff. I hear it so much, so I just don't listen to it half the time. But I mean, I saw this news clip, right? Because the only way I see this stuff is like if it's in my face. So I'm sitting there and she's like this. She's all, and then she goes like this, like all angry. And I'm like,
Yeah, because
what the
her
heck is
acting is
that?
terrible.
And then it's
She's trying to
like,
make herself look mad, and it was so forced that it was shitty.
but you know
And
what's
like if
weird?
any of these people ever went to an improv class, they would understand what I'm talking about. It's like it's terrible. It's like the worst acting. You would think that they would have let her have all this training before putting her out there like that, but no, she just I don't know what her deal is or what the whole grand scheme of things are, but
Wait, I want to tell you something. So you know that remember the one Scooby Doo movie, the one where Shaggy meets that female, the blonde female, and apparently she's like, I guess this monster or something, but she's like portraying a human form.
yeah.
For some reason, people are saying that's what she looks like, and she looks like Chucky's wife from the
Oh my
Chucky doll. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff is crazy. But you know what else is weird? How she's like, oh, I forgive you to that guy, but then she's telling somebody who's like just like reading into stuff and looking into things, stop, just stop. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Why are you saying about the guy that did the, you know, saying that you forgive him? That's strange, but then somebody looking into it, stop. Like why? That's just weird. That never made sense.
I just think it's funny to me how people don't even see it. Like they never gave her 100% definitive proof that that so-called kid was the shooter. Like they never said that. They said he did it, sure, but there's so many holes in the story. There could be something else that happened, and you think if she
Mhm.
gave a crap about her husband, that she
Mhm.
would want to explore all possibilities of what
Mhm.
happened to him, but she doesn't care. She's already got their house up for sale. She's already got the house up for sale. She's selling the house. Yeah, she's making all this fucking money. She
That's weird.
she
That's
inherited
weird.
Turning Point USA. She was making all this money. Like she's like the worst. People act like, oh, she's a grieving widow. She's not no grieving widow. She's terrible. She inherited millions of dollars. Like, when is it gonna be enough with this bullshit, dude?
I know. It just that to me is like bonkers, that whole thing, especially she's selling her house now. It's like, why would you sell your house? The, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it don't make sense.
Hey, Mantha.
What?
Do you ever have someone come up to you and be like, hey, Mantha, how do fat people poop?
You know what? You know what?
We're like, I think fat people be struggling to poop. You
No,
poop
no, no. If anything, okay. Apparently,
fat
he-
people can't poop.
no. Let me finish telling you.
You get stuck on the toilet.
No. Apparently,
Stuck on the toilet.
will you shut up for 1 second? Listen. Apparently, people that are bigger have a like higher metabolism because of the resting
Shut the fuck up.
because of the resting metabolic rate. Some have a faster metabolism because they carry all this weight and stuff.
Shut the fuck up.
Why? It's true.
Don't you give me that bull crap. You're big and you're proud. You're big old wildebeest heifer.
What?
You're like KCO. You're like, ooh, Wendy's, McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell.
Jeez. So what? Fast food don't hurt nobody.
Parallel parking in the shower.
That one was kind of funny.
Parallel park in the shower. Like, man, for boom, fee, five, four.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't parallel park in the shower, but I do technically park in the shower, so that makes sense.
man, but there's no way you stand up that long.
No, I can't. At the park.
Yeah,
Sit.
that's why I said. That's why I said that you don't. You can't stand up. So
But it's not because of my weight. It's because of other things. You know that.
people stink.
It's because of
Ah,
other things. You know that. Like what the heck?
stinky.
It's not stinky. What?
It's like that SpongeBob episode where they're talking about fun stuff, and Patrick goes, "Washing an old person." Patrick, that's not fun. It is for me.
The, the hell? Ah, jeez.
Mantha, you always end up somehow having the cameras like your whole head.
So what? It because I can't hold my arm up like this too long. I can't hold it back like this too long. I have to keep it close.
Oh, bye. By the way, I see all these comments coming in about the streams and stuff. Hey guys, if you ever don't want to miss the full streams, follow the Spotify podcast link. It's in the video description. We have the full length podcast posted on Spotify and some clips as well. And if you want to watch the clips, they're on the YouTube Shorts and the Instagram page and the Facebook page. So there's that too. But Manfa, I have to tell you something.
What?
So I was editing the clip earlier of of your older sister throwing a fit about going to Serendipity instead of Wendy's. And let me tell
Mm-hmm.
you something. When I was looking up their menus and pictures and stuff, I noticed that holy crap, man, that just goes to show society today how the older generation of women have enabled the younger generation of women. Like, let me give you an example. If I ever asked for a $500 dinner for my birthday, mom would have never did that shit. Mom would have sat there and been like, "Oh, fuck no, you ain't going there."
Don't
S-
you
S-
wait?
Sarah was able to force mom to throw all the Wendy's food in a bag and drive down the street to a $500 restaurant. And that's because she's a girl. That's all that it is.
Mhm.
That's all that it is.
Well, you were telling me that one time about your birthday. Remember?
Oh yeah, when I was little, yeah.
Yeah, with
Yep.
grandma.
Yeah. That's another story I'm going to say right now. Like, we went Black Friday shopping for my birthday one time, and we went to the mall when I was little, and I got a bunch of video games. It was like $180 or something, and my grandma said I could get whatever I wanted, right? And it was a bunch of games. I'm talking like a ton of games, and it was $180. It wasn't just, three or four $50 games, because a lot of stuff was on sale back then. Back then, Black Friday was real Black Friday. You can get good deals. And it was interesting because then like she threw a damn fit about spending $180 on me, and I was like, "What the heck, dude? You told me it was my birthday." And then you have my oldest sister. She running around. She's one of those people. Oh my God! It's my birthday week. It's my birthday week. You got to take me out to eat every single day of the week, and I got to pick the restaurants, and I got to get my shopping, and I got to have everything. I don't pay a dime for nothing. I don't pay a dime for nothing. And then you got fuckface standing next to her going, "Okay, yeah."
Oh my gosh. But I mean, here's the thing.
And
Like,
then and then get this, everybody. Like he got the nerve to say this one time. We were on video call. My sister's now what you call it, her boyfriend or whatever. But he was like, "You guys are all stone face
oh my god.
with no emotion."
Again.
And I'm just sitting there like, are you kidding me right now? Do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth?
He said the first thing
Who could be more stone faced than that fool?
the first thing that came out of his mouth was this. I liked your sister until about 10 minutes ago. That was a very talk about me, by the way, because I said the dang truth and she started flipping tables. That's what happened.
You are stone face with no
And
emotion.
then the last time I said the truth, she demanded to our mom to get me to shut up. And my mom goes, "No, I'm not going to tell her to shut up." And she got all mad. Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing I wanted to clip too. Like Dumb Hillbilly. Everybody remembers fucking Dumb Hillbilly. Like, dude, I try to resolve things with him and make it nice, and then he has the nerve to like go on, like call my mother and be like, "Oh, I only get half the story from Tony." Like, oh, so you're calling me a liar, bro? You're calling me a liar? Like, fuck you, dude. You go believe my stupid uh crazy psycho sister that like she's so isn't Sarah, she's so mental that like she says things and then says she doesn't say them and everyone remembers her
Yep.
saying them and then she plays this game. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, if that's what you remember me saying, I didn't say that though.
She said
Big
that to me. She
Yeah,
did
big
that to
old fucking
me.
game.
She did
Mm-hmm.
that to me. She's like, I never said that. I never said that. And I'm like, I know dang well you said that. I know you said it because you ended up admitting it. And then they tried, her and Dumb Hillbilly tried to switch up the story, saying that they're concerned about my necessities, which was so stupid. That is so stupid because number one, I have all these clothes, I have all this food, all this different stuff. Like it's
Dude, you're
ridiculous.
okay. Number one, you're not a minor,
That
okay?
too.
And number two, Sarah wouldn't spend a dime on anyone but herself, and Ricky's a deadbeat. So you know what? Fuck them.
Well, yeah, Dumb Hillbilly. Dumb Hillbilly. Um, when his one kid turned 18, oh, go live with your grandpa. I don't care. So that's what I mean. They do it, they can do it to their kids. But then for some reason, it's a big concern when it has to do with me. Like, I'm not 10 freaking years old anymore. I'm tired of people treating me like it.
Well, and the funny thing is, my oldest sister, dude, she tried to shut me down numerous times. Ain't nobody gonna shut me down. You keep lying. I will. You keep digging your hole, dude. Just dig your hole. Dig your
Yep.
hole.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and see, people in the comments are saying that too. Like everyone knows what we've been through. It's trauma.
Yep.
See,
It
the thing that
is.
upset me, the thing that really upset me about Dumb Hillbilly was like I really tried to resolve things with him, and I tried to do it. I tried to just extend an olive branch and be forgiving or whatever. But the thing that pissed me off is it became a nonstop. I'm the fucking villain. Like I'm the villain for putting the videos up of him, and it was like, dude, you walked into my house, okay? You walked into my house, and you, whether you want to believe it or not, you were so intoxicated. Remember, we didn't even post the videos of them that we have, like him running around with a Bud Light box on his head and like and being like fucking violent with all like we didn't post any of that stuff online.
Nope.
All I did was post the videos of him coming up the driveway. Then when he got in my face, who do you think raised you?
I know. We didn't show how he was running all over the place under the influence and then sat there and then
Nope, nope.
plowed
And
into
see,
a
that's what I
parked
said.
car.
And that's what I said. It's very hard to have conversations with people like that because they don't remember what they did when they were drunk. So they have no memory of it. And when you tell them all the stuff they did, they act like you're lying. And it's like, I'm not lying, dude. You destroyed the house. And
Yep.
then what was crazy was the next morning when they left, they had beer cans all over the
Everywhere.
house, like all over. I'm talking all over the floors, like everywhere,
Everywhere.
to the point where it spilled in the wooden slats that slid back and forth. It spilled all over the floors, and and my room in particular, like it smelled like alcohol for days afterwards, like days. And we were cleaning the floor, it wouldn't come out. Like he spilled alcohol all over the fucking house, dude.
And then was like, oh,
And then and
well,
then and then when I asked him to apologize or do anything for it, he goes, I drink.
yeah,
I drink.
he said the same thing. He said the same thing to mom. You know, I drank. That's why I went out and sat on my tailgate. That's why I went and sat on my tailgate. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did not sit down on his tailgate. He kept running in and out of the dang house. That's what I remember. Kept running in and out of the dang house. And the thing going off 15 times, staying up all night with his ass. That's what I remember.
Him and the girl he was with, they were both out of control. They were both out of control. The way that dude, we let me give you a breakdown, right? And I'm just going to say this because I need to make sure that I say this after what we just said
Mm-hmm.
is we went to the race and I lost track. Him and her had at least 10, 15 beers each, even though beer's not much alcohol. But then he had a Bloody Mary. They had a couple alcohol drinks there, and then we went to this restaurant on the way home. We went at the Palace Station. That restaurant, him and her were doing shots after shots after shots and drinking harder alcohol. Then they went back to our house, and then they were drinking more beer. So if anyone who knows about alcohol, they know that like they consumed a ton of alcohol, right, at this point, and they're like gone. So you can imagine what they were like. Like they were out of control, crazy, and they were fighting, they were throwing stuff, like they were just acting crazy. And the thing that made me upset was he acted like I was just saying all this stuff. Like that's what he did. We still have those videos of him doing all that crap too, and we never posted those
Nope.
because honestly, I didn't want to post those because it makes him look like a giant dick.
Yep.
That's why I didn't want to post them because he's being violent. He's he's acting belligerent. He's
Mm-hmm.
like walking around with a box on his head, throwing stuff, and she was acting like that too. So I was like, you know what? Let's not put these on the YouTube channel. I didn't put those on there for that reason. And
Yep.
that's why I said I could have been a big asshole and did that, but I didn't do that. And
Nope.
it makes me mad when he tries to sit there and gaslight me like, "Oh, that didn't happen." It's like, "Excuse me, dude, it did
Yes,
happen."
it
And
did.
and see, I remember asking him the next day, the next morning, and I said, "What's the last thing you remember?" I told him that too. I said, "What's the last thing you remember?" And he told me, he said, "Driving home from the race." That was the last thing he remembered. I asked him that day, the morning, the very next morning. And and I and so keep in mind the race ended at probably 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So from 4 p.m. going to the restaurant, going home, and then I think they finally passed out around 1 or 2 in the morning after all their craziness. So that you're talking the better part of 10, 12 hours that he blacked out, doesn't remember anything.
Pretty much.
You have to consume a lot of alcohol.
He didn't even know he ripped his pants.
No, but listen, listen. You have to conserve a lot of alcohol to get to that point. Like for people that don't understand the way that that stuff works, like you have to really drink a lot to get to that point. And you know, I don't know. I just thought that that whole thing was rude and messed up. And um, I tried to resolve things with him, but then every time we would get on the phone, it became
About.
more. No, it just became just painting me out like this big villain, like I did something wrong, and like I didn't do anything wrong, dude. You were the one who did something wrong. Like let it go.
Mhm.
I was trying to let it go, and he just wouldn't let it go.
Yep.
And I really think that what was going on was every time we got off the phone, he goes and calls her, and she's like filling her head with all this crap.
Mhm.
So whatever, I don't care anymore. Like I said, I'm glad that we don't have to associate with our family. But the thing that the
Yay!
thing that pissed me off was like they were trying to fucking control what I say on my platform, and like you're not gonna fucking tell me what I can do, motherfucker.
Yep.
Like think about
He
this for a
won.
second. Think about this for a second. What would they do if someone told them what to do?
Oh, F you! I'm gonna go do what I want. Stop, stop, slam.
No.
That's literally what they would literally what they would do. By the way, no
Yeah.
exaggeration.
Yeah, like I said, I'm done with it, and it's annoying. It really is. And like the way that they carried on forever. And it was really weird too because he kept asking my mom what she felt how she felt about Ashley. Like he
Yeah,
was
that was
trying to
weird.
yeah, like he was trying to stir stuff up with my mom cuz I noticed he and Sarah do that all the time. Like they try to like see where someone is about something and they try to like put shit in their head.
Well, it didn't work. So.
No. Dude, Sarah did that. She thinks I forget all this stuff. I have records of all of it too, by the way. So she wants to keep pushing my buttons. She's gonna regret it because she called. Remember we were doing the channel back in 2016, and she got on the phone when she found my YouTube channel and she started confronting my mom like, "Oh, I need to know everything that's going on because I'm concerned about Mantha's well-being." She knew that it was a freaking series, dude, and she didn't give
Mhm.
one fucking red shit about you.
No, she was just doing to
And
be nosy as
and any
usual.
any person knows that that's a series. If you look in the video description, it says it's a series, dude. Like, stop acting like you were so scared that it was real, because you're no one's believing your story. No one cares what you have to say.
Well, not only that, she knew us, right? She knew us. So why would she think we actually would act like that?
Well,
You know what I'm trying to
I
say?
just think it's funny too, like Dumb Hillbilly and her, like they want to like get all in your business, but they don't tell you about their business.
No, you
They
know what
don't
they
tell you
do?
nothing.
Oh,
They don't
oh,
tell oh, you know what else? You know what else happened too?
what?
What?
I just remembered this.
What?
Another thing too was when Dumb Hillbilly said that about me with the necessity stuff. I said, okay, well, I want to know what she means by that. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, all of a sudden you don't want to talk about it? All of a sudden you don't want to talk about it? All of a sudden you guys don't want to talk about it when I start asking, oh, well, wait a minute. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Oh, I'm not getting into specifics. I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it. That's what happened. No joke. Mom was
Um,
fuming, by the way. She still is.
As far as I'm concerned, like I told you before, as far as I'm concerned, she's dead to me because um, I'll never forget this. This was the first time I was homeless. I was homeless, and I asked my grandma if she could help me out with a little bit of cash, and she told me to ask Sarah. Well, I called and asked her, and she called me back, and she said, "Tony, I can't even believe that Grandma would tell you to ask me for money. How dare you?" And I was like, "Excuse me, Sarah. Like, I don't have nowhere to live, but you could have just said no. Thanks for the thanks for the vote of dickness." Like, I just can't even like she just was always like that. Like she hoards all her money and tries to get everyone to blow money on her, like how like we just got done talking about with the restaurant. Like, oh yeah, you got to take me to a $500 restaurant, but you're not going to pay a dime when you're out here, are you? No.
Nope.
Oh, I was good enough to be a taxi when they were out here, though, right? As soon as they went back out there, they're all joking about me to my family. And
Oh,
the
oh,
and
that.
the funny thing is, like, you would think that Sarah would be smarter than that.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think she'd be smarter than that because, like, Andrea and all them would run their mouths back to mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they told on her. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you would think she'd be smart enough to know that, but she's not. She's stupid.
Speaking of that, there was a one time when Andrea came over that time, remember? And all I said was one sentence. All I said was, Will got water all over the floor when he took a shower. Because he did. He got water all over the place. She went back there and then talked about it. And then Sarah's like, oh, I can't believe you. Oh man, it's like, but that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. I don't understand what's wrong with people.
You know, for coming back there from where we're from, they're really soft. Just saying, like they can't handle the slightest discomfort of someone saying something. It's really weird.
Yeah, I know. That is weird. You know what else, too? This unlocked like a random memory.
No, but see, real quick, I want to add to that too. Is like there's a thing called freedom of speech. I'm allowed to say whatever the hell I want to say. There's
Yep.
no, there's no defamation. There's
Yep.
no, there's no anything because defamation is when you create a a, a situation that didn't happen. It's like you came here and did that, and we
Mm-hmm.
have proof that you did that. So don't
Mm-hmm.
sit there and try to act like you were going to come after me. You can't do anything.
Yep.
You can't fucking do anything. It's
Yep.
it's I have a platform and I can speak on it. If you don't like it, you shouldn't be a bitch.
Mm-hmm. And guess what?
What?
This unlocked a random memory for me. So people don't know, but unfortunately, the one who has the closest birthday to her is me. Okay. So that's part of why the birthday week shit happened to overshadow me, probably. But anyway, there was this one time we were birthday shopping for her. It was on her birthday. And at the time, the movie Ratatouille released, and they had made a Remy plush. And all I wanted was that Remy plush. I was probably like 7 or 8 at the time. And I'm not even kidding. She made a big deal. Everybody made a big deal. I don't think mom made a big deal, but I know everybody else made a big deal. And they're just like, oh, you shouldn't have stuffed animals, Samantha. Oh, I can't believe her wanting to get something on my birthday. And then the other time on her birthday, this was another birthday, she smacked me upside the head.
She did?
Yeah, we were sitting at the table singing happy birthday, and she goes like this, you better effing sing. And I'm like,
How old were you?
probably like 10 to 12 maybe. I know Deb wasn't around then. It was after. So I know that much, but yeah. That's what she did. In front of everybody. I don't even know if mom even remembers that. She's just sitting there all yeah, all miserable. Because we wanted to put a, remember we were surprising her with something. We wanted to put a blindfold on her, surprise her. She's like, no, 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 you're not putting that on me. No. Like all mad. I don't know if you remember that birthday, but I know you were there.
I didn't remember that part that you talked about. No, I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
That's crazy because that's I believe it though. I do believe it.
Yep. Oh, but but for everybody watching, she claims that I'm not speaking the truth when I'm saying she did those things, even though she did do them, which is hilarious. Because even mom remembers. Because mom was saying this one time when we went to the Grand Canyon, she was like hitting me in the back seat, and I'm like, oh, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that was the first time she came out here and she put her hands on you and Sydney multiple times. I mean, multiple times to the point where um I think mom actually said something to her about it. I could be wrong though, but I remember that. And that's what was crazy to me is she actually got on the phone and was trying to tell mom, you tell Samantha right now that I never put my hands on her. Like I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like
Like,
you put your hands on me, Samantha, and Sydney more times than I can even count.
yeah, I know. But I can't handle the truth.
No, see, here's the thing, and this is what I got mad at Dumb Hillbilly for is his he would tell me like, oh well, if she does something, I should just sweep it under the carpet because he don't. Cause see, that's the kind of person he is as a parent with his kids and shit. He don't want to deal with nothing. Well, I'm not that kind of person. I tell the truth. You don't like the truth. I don't fucking care. I don't care because that's the truth. If you don't like it, you shouldn't have did it. And guess what? There's consequences to people
Yep.
sit there and tell me that I can't say anything. I don't think to,
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
I don't think anybody knows who they're talking
Nope.
to.
Nope. 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 Not at all.
That's what I said. Like that's why I don't like our family. Like it's just a bunch of crap.
Bull crap. Not even crap. Bull crap. Bull crap, horse crap, everybody's crap. Even car crap.
Yeah. I'm so glad that I don't have family out here, honestly.
Yay! Well, you got
Ex-
me and
Well, no, except you guys, because between Sarah and my aunts and my mom's sister and that my mom's whole side of the family almost like I just not the whole family, but just them. I can't deal with it. Like they're just the worst. like my aunt Andrea is just like Sarah and the rest. Like they stir up all this crap for no reason because they try to make everybody look bad because they're obsessed with being number one for some reason, which is so strange to me because who the fuck cares? There's always going to be somebody who makes more than you and is more successful than you. It doesn't matter. And there's going to be people who are less successful and make less money. That's just the way that the world is. You cannot be number one. It doesn't work that way. Like you're not fucking, I don't know, Elon Musk or something. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
I
So what
know.
difference does it make?
Yeah, they don't make much of a difference. Like, what the heck?
That's I was just really mad at Dumb Hillbilly for that though, because like he got on the phone and called mom and actually said that like he doesn't get the full story from me, like I lie to him or something. And it pissed me off because that's the shit that dad used to say to me all the time. Cause Sarah would
Mhm.
get him started about how, oh, he like that's why I said I have so much. That's why I cut people off, dude. That's why I
Yeah.
cut, because I'm not gonna put up, like, don't talk to me like I'm your fucking child.
Mhm.
Like I'm not your fucking child. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah, I
I don't know
know.
who the fuck you think you're talking to. Like, and mom said he was the same way with her. Like he's like that. Mom said he was like this, like just staring through the webcam, like
He
he was some kind of
was.
authority figure or something.
He was.
Like pointing his finger, like excuse me.
You know how funny this is right now? There's two people in here. Oh no, I find it funny.
Yeah, I know. There's like nobody. There's nobody in here today.
Hey, yo.
I mean, if we went live on the main channel, it wouldn't be like this. But I'm not going live on the main channel and not getting paid for it. So
Yeah, I don't blame you. Hey,
yeah.
yo.
Huh.
You want to know something? Like, too? So there's
What?
been these like meme videos going around. So I know you heard of this before. That guy, remember the when he went to that premiere that Ariana Grande was in and like rushed in there and like got past it through security and everything?
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
here's two things about that. So he got in trouble for that, right? He turned around and tried to do it again. He tried to do it at Lady Gaga's concert, and he put on a mustache as a disguise, and sunglasses, and thought for some reason that would work. And he got kicked out. So he spent $700 for nothing. And then the other thing about it is now everybody's talking about so you know how there was like the movie Ariana Grande was recently in the Wicked movies?
All
Well,
right, sure. I don't know, but
well,
sure.
her and this one co-host, and I guess they were like supposed to be like close friends in the movie, like close main characters. Well,
Yeah.
everybody's talking about how strange it's been because like they'll be like on an interview or like Ariana Grande be being a fan, and then the other co-star is just like staring, like yeah, like being overly protective over Ariana Grande to the point where people have made memes about it nonstop because it's like it's just so strange. And like one, they showed like an interviewer touching Ariana Grande's arm, and then the other co-star, she like was like looking at the arm going like that, and I'm like, what is this? Like, I don't know what to think of it. Like that whole thing is strange because I've never seen two co-stars like act that close together. You know what I mean? On
Yeah.
any movie. Like it's just so strange.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, let's just end it here because I'm getting pretty tired. Are you gonna call me when we're done? Because you were gonna tell me something.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, let's just yeah, just hit 1 hour just now. So yeah, let's end it right here and then we'll everyone make sure you guys follow the social links down below. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure you follow Spotify, YouTube channels, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next stream.
Yes.